Namaste. Today on Touch of Light, I want to talk about perseverance. Nothing really worthwhile in life is accomplished quickly. Those things that are too quick, they don't either produce much in the terms of results, nor are they very satisfying for us. So we have to learn to take a longer rhythm and take on projects that take a longer period of time. And that takes perseverance, just sticking with the task until it's done. One time when I was, about 12 years old, I was a counselor in America, they have something called Boy Scouts, and I was a counselor at a Boy Scout camp. It was my first real independent job. And when I arrived, a few days after I started the work, the head of the camp, the person in charge, said, there's this tree near the area where we tie ropes. And can you take this axe and go cut that tree down? It's in the way. And so I went out and I started trying to cut it down. And I swung the axe with all my strength, and it barely made a dent in the wood. And then I swung it again and again, and it was very, very hard wood. And it took me several hours, I think 4 or 5 hours, finally to cut through a tree, and it was only about that big, so not a huge tree. But finally, I managed to finish the task, and I moved it aside, and I came back. My hands were blistery and raw, but I'd finished the task. And the camp counselor was actually quite surprised that I had accomplished it, because he said that tree was called an ironwood tree, one of the hardest woods known to mankind. And he said it was quite an accomplishment to cut that down. I don't know whether he did that as a test to see whether I had, some stuffing in me or not. But nonetheless, I accomplished that task, and I was quite proud of it. So in your life, you're going to find that tests come up that take a lot of perseverance to get through. So let me offer this one simple hint to help you grow in this. Take on a task that takes some time and is a little bit difficult, not beyond your ability, but pushes the limit of your ability, and then simply stick with it until you're done. Once you accomplish that, then you can move on to another task, but don't leave it until you've finished it. If you do this, you'll learn the value of perseverance and the skill of staying at something until you're finished.